Hello!
You're watching the March episode of Scratch Chat. A big welcome back from your hosts. I'm Ian.
And I'm Nat. Coming up on today's show, we will be talking with the founder of BCU's Korean Society, Andrea, who has recently been appointed International Officer for Birmingham City University.
We'll also be playing a very special St. Patrick's Day themed game later in the show, along with a music video from new artist Enrique and Ish.
But first on today's show, we've got an interview I did with Enrique and Ish. Check it out. Hello guys and welcome to Scratch Live Music. I'm here with Ish today, who's part of the duo, Enrique and Ish, and we're just going to ask him some questions. Thank you for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
So, how did you two meet?
I'm a busker and my partner's a busker as well, and just a couple months ago we met in Birmingham City, and then we just decided to start working together and everything, and since then it's been working.
So how did you start singing? Was it something you started doing when you were from a young age, or did you just kind of grow into it?
Like since I was young I've always been like singing and everything, and then I started getting into like singing assembly in primary school, and then little talent shows and little competitions everywhere I could get a chance. And I never won a talent show.
Aww.
I never, but at least I competed.
Who taught you how to play? Did you self-taught or did you get like a teacher? Because I'm sure learning how to play guitar is not easy.
Yeah, it's difficult, but I went on YouTube. I literally YouTubed easy guitar songs to play, and yeah, I found some boring songs that I don't like, but I learned to play the chords and everything, and I've never paid a teacher to learn how to play, and people think I'm decent, you know.
How did you get into busking?
It was like I started this new job at a hospital. I was like a cleaner at a hospital. It was terrible. So I did one day of work, and I really missed singing, and I had work the next day. So I thought, in this day of work, in between 2 days of work, I might as well go out and sing my heart out. And
aww, that's cute.
yeah, that's where it started.
Do you prefer busking or playing a gig?
Everybody will prefer to perform indoors and everything. But for the love of the music, it doesn't matter where you are, you know, as long as you're enjoying your music. But given a choice, indoors, of course.
You've been busking for a while. Have you had any crazy experiences while you've been busking? Any random people come up to you and just be really weird? Or been really nice to you?
Oh, like, it's always love. The sickest story, we had like a group of, it was on Halloween, and everybody was dressed up and everything. There's a guy dressed up as Spider-Man, there's a guy dressed up as Wolverine, there's the Incredible Hulk, there's Wonder Woman, and there's some really big pink, I'm not sure what it is. And then they sang along with me, and you know, they showed me a lot of love, because we were busking on Halloween, so I think that's the most awesome story.
That sounds pretty cool.
We were singing with Wolverine and Spider-Man, you know.
Do you have any advice for people who want to get into busking?
Basically, the one advice that I'll say is just believe in yourself, man. Don't let people tell you that you can't succeed, because let's be honest, most people can't sing, most people can't play a guitar, most people can't play the instrument that you know how to play. And that's why they're gonna tell you that you can't make it. But if you believe in yourself, you're gonna make it. Absolutely. Belief is the most important thing.
So what are your thoughts on the Birmingham music scene?
Birmingham is coming up, man.
Is it?
Birmingham is coming up. Like I'm from London, and it's interesting. I speak to Birmingham Brummies. I speak to people from the city, and they don't believe in the city. But I'm from London, and I really believe in the city. So I think it's something worth looking back on. I think there's a lot of talent in Birmingham, a lot of, you know, like good artists we've met.
Are there any music artists that inspire you?
To name top three, I'm gonna go for Bob Marley, Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna choose the new kids. A$AP Rocky, I'm not gonna lie.
If you could play with anybody, dead or alive, who would it be?
If I had the chance, I'd just play a little song with Bob Marley. Just a tiny little song, just to say that I used to work with him.
Yeah.
He's a legend.
If you could pick anywhere in the world to play, where would you go?
I'll go to America, like New York-ish, because I like rap. I'm a rap guy, and that's how I started off before I played guitar. So yeah, I would have to go there. I would have to go to New York and get some love.
Have you got any plans for the near future?
Like, we're gonna come all around the UK, to be honest. Me and Enrique, we're gonna travel to all of the major cities. We have to do it anyway. We've already decided we're gonna do it. So we're gonna go all around the UK doing what we do. Then apart from that, then we're gonna get into the studio. We're gonna record a couple CDs and a couple mixtapes or albums and stuff. So those are the plans. We've got 3 projects coming.
If people want to hear more from your music, where do they go to?
Me and Enrique, we've got a page called Henrique and Ish, Facebook page, Henrique N Ish. If you add us there, that would be sick. I've got Master Ish music page. You can check me out there. Then apart from that, the YouTube for us together is gonna come. But my YouTube is Master Ish on the YouTube. My Facebook, Master Ish on the Master Ish music page. Instagram, Master Ishtagram. Twitter, @FrenzyIsh. SoundCloud, just type in Master Ish. I'm gonna be somewhere and everything, and that's where you're gonna find me, man.
So thank you today for joining us. It's been really nice talking to you.
Likewise as well, thank you.
So they're actually going to play a few covers.
Yeah.
So they're going to play One Dance by Drake,
Yeah.
Black Beatles by Ray, I always forget to say the name, Ray,
Surrendered.
something like that. Black Beatles basically, and Sam Smith, Stay With Me. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Thank you. Bye.
Stay tuned to see the music video we filmed for them later in the show. Now, we'd like to welcome today's very special guest, one of the founders of BCU's Korean Society and recently appointed International Officer for BCU, Andrea!
Woo! Welcome to the show, Andrea. Thank you so much for being here.
So, first of all, congratulations on being elected International
Thank you.
Officer.
Well done.
How did it feel to win?
I was so nervous. I actually didn't think I was going to win because I'm a first-year student, so
Yeah.
I thought not a lot of people would know me and vote for me because all the other candidates were like second year, third year, even graduates.
Really?
Yeah, so I thought I don't have many chances to win, but it was actually a surprise.
But you're
We're
very
happy
happy.
for you.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Thanks.
brilliant. I mean, how many people did you go up against again?
I think there were like 5.
Wow,
Really?
well done. then, yeah.
You really well. Why did you want to become an international officer then?
Well, I've always been interested in like other people's cultures.
Yeah.
That's the main reason why I left my country because I wanted to like meet more people, see like experience how other people live and try to make friends with them and work with them, help them. And I think being an international officer is exactly what this is about.
Yeah.
So, how did you find the campaigning? For obviously, because you have to do quite a bit of getting to know people and putting your name out there. How did you
Yeah,
find that for the role?
It was really stressful for me. It was the first time that I actually like worked on something like that. I've never been a candidate on anything.
Yeah.
So I had to set up a campaign team. I had to go on TV debates, on radio interviews. I had to do a lot of public speaking and actually approach students in uni and talk to them and tell them like what are my plans and projects, what I want to do. It was quite stressful. I was like, I think of myself like a pretty open person, so I don't mind talking to people, but I found it like really stressful.
I can imagine it's a lot to do.
Yeah.
And you only have like 2 weeks, is it, altogether to do all your campaigning?
Kind
That's
of
crazy.
like that. And there were like, a lot of rules to follow. Like on certain days you have to do that. On certain days when you're not allowed to campaign. On certain days you're only allowed to campaign on social media or on different campuses. It was like so many rules.
That's
But you did it.
Yeah. Well done. Yeah, you got it. You got it.
You got
so
it.
it was all worth it. Then.
Yeah.
What do you aim to do as an international officer? Like, what are your policies?
The main thing why I wanted to campaign and win was because I wanted all international students to feel like home here. Because as international students, I know how hard it is to actually like get used to living here. So I want all cultural societies here to work together and stop making things separately, like in groups. I just want them to work together and have like common,
more of a community.
Yeah,
feel.
more like a community, not just like nationalities, separate nations.
Yeah.
Kind of like I want all of them to work together.
That's really good. That is.
That's good.
So obviously you've just been appointed international officer,
Yeah.
but you also were one of the founders of the Korean Society, right?
Yeah.
Am I right? How are you going to find time to do it all at the same time? 'Cause I know you're very passionate about the Korean Society.
Yeah, I helped starting the Korean Society. I'm one of the committee members last year. and that was like the main thing that I actually did at BCU. So I'm not gonna stop doing that at all. Even though I think the Korean study was my start point, like the reason why I wanted to candidate for international visa as well.
Yeah.
Because I realized if I did the Korean study, why not go even further
Yeah.
and actually do even more. So I'm just gonna not sleep at all and
I mean,
just-
all in first year as well.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I
that's
know.
quite a
yeah,
lot to
first
do.
year and I'm not resting at all.
I hardly did anything in first year other than sleep. So.
Same. Why did you start the society? Since you're Romanian and then you sort of Korean society, some people might be a bit
Yeah,
confused.
it's kind of weird. I know a lot of people ask me like, you're not even Korean, why are you doing this?
Yeah.
But the aim of the society is not actually being Korean. You don't have to be Korean to join.
Yeah.
You just have to be interested in the culture.
Yeah.
Just like I am. That's why I started, because when I first came here, there was no Korean society, so I thought, why not start one? And I did it because I wanted to meet people with the same interests as me, and anyone who wants to join, no matter where they're from, they can do it.
Because
Yeah.
it's a huge like popularity now, isn't it, in
Yeah.
Western culture? I mean, what would you say your favourite parts of Korean culture are? Film, music, fashion?
Yeah, music, film, and fashion, probably they're like the biggest
Yeah.
thing I'm interested in. Also food. I'm quite interested in the history of the country. So,
Really?
yeah, I started like learning a lot of things and
Yeah.
basically all of it.
That's
Sounds
because I mean,
really- yeah,
the most
interesting.
I know about Korean culture. I mean, we both watch the same show, RuPaul's Drag Race, don't we?
Yes.
There's a drag queen who was on it,
Kimchi.
Kimchi. She was absolutely brilliant. She was one of the
Love her.
finalists. But yeah, that's the extent of my knowledge. But I know it's a very popular,
Yeah.
very, very popular culture, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you very much for answering all those questions. We're going to be doing a game with you later on. We're going to be doing a very special St. Patrick's Day edition of True or False. Exciting.
But first, we have a video by Enrique and Ish, so check it out. Da, da.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't shed no tears. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Won't you stand by me? Stand by me. Stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Won't you stand by me? Stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Won't you stand by me? Stand by me. Stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Won't you stand by me? Stand by me.
You can find out more about Enrique and Ish, sorry, mouthful, by liking their Facebook page, which is basically Enrique and Ish, if you want to find out more.
Fantastic. So now it's time to play today's game, True or False, St. Patrick's Day edition.
Woo! We'll be giving 8 statements, and Andrea has to figure out whether they're true or false. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Don't worry, they were pretty
Yeah,
easy.
we wouldn't have known these if we hadn't read them and had true or false next
Yeah.
to them here, so I wouldn't
Don't worry.
worry.
I probably won't get any of them.
Let's play.
You go first?
I'll go
Okay,
first.
cool.
St. Patrick was from Ireland. Ireland.
Just don't show the card to her.
sorry. From Ireland. True or false?
True?
Correct. No, actually, no. False. He's actually from Britain.
I thought it was from Ireland.
I
thought it
think
was
everybody
I
thinks
thought
that.
it was an Irish.
I thought it was. I think it's because he moved to Ireland or
Something along
some.
those
I don't
lines.
know.
Aw.
I don't know.
We don't have the Wikipedia page ready,
No.
but we have a little fact. So. Right, I'll go on to the next one, shall I?
Yes.
Guinness sales, you know Guinness, the booze.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sales soar on St. Patrick's Day. Recent figures show that 5.5 million pints of the black stuff are downed around the world every day on St. Patrick's Day. That figure is doubled. I'll say that again because I don't think I said that right.
That was a long
That was quite a mouthful. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go- So basically, Guinness sales soar on St. Patrick's Day. Recent figures show that 5.5 million pints of it are drank every day worldwide. But on St. Patrick's Day, it's doubled.
Yeah, I
Is that true or
assuming that's true because people drink a lot on that day.
It's true.
Woo!
I don't like Guinness, but
I don't
I
like
do have
Guinness.
one on the good old St. Patrick of Day.
No.
See, that's very true.
Next fact: the first St. Patrick's Day parade took place in Wales in the 1760s. 1760s? I did say that right, didn't I? 1760s.
You did indeed. 1760s.
Yeah,
that's right.
1760s. True or false?
True?
False. It actually took place in New York.
Oh, I had
Come
no
on, New
idea.
York.
New York.
Oh, I was going to go New York, New York. It's a hell of a town. That one.
That's the
Okay.
difference between me and you.
Yeah, very much. Old Broadway and Alicia Keys.
Yes.
So, around my one now.
Yes.
Around 20 million modern Americans claim Irish ancestry. Basically, 20 million Americans think they're part Irish. True or false?
True? Maybe?
False. It's actually 34 million.
That's still a lot.
What?
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Apparently, quite a few Americans are a bit Irish. I'm a bit Irish. I'm not a bit American, but you know.
Fun fact of the day.
Fun fact of the day. I'm a quarter Irish, y'all. And that was a bit American.
That was more like Texas.
Oh, the irony.
My fact: green is most associated with St. Patrick because of his use of the shamrock.
Shamrock. It's the you know, the clover. That's always around St.
okay.
Patrick's Day.
That's true or false?
True?
Yeah, everybody knows St. Patrick's Day is
St. Patrick's Day,
green.
green. We
Yeah.
We should have
clearly
worn
went
green.
with the theme of St. Patrick's Day. I wore every colour other than green on the
I mean, I've
rainbow.
got bits of green on me.
Oh yeah, and these stems.
Stems, yeah.
Have you got any green, Andrea? Are you wearing any green?
No.
Your hair's a bit green.
Well,
Shade.
That wasn't meant to be shady. I love your hair, you know it.
Right, next fact. In the majority of the 20th century, St. Patrick's Day was a strictly religious holiday, so all the pubs were actually closed.
True or false?
yes.
True. Stopped in
Well done.
1970. I was about to be like, free love, but was that the 60s?
I don't know. I don't know my
I
times.
don't know, you're
I
younger
don't-
than me.
I was gonna say, yeah, I don't know. My last fact. Every year in Chicago, the river is dyed green.
For St. Patrick's Day.
I don't think it's true.
It's actually true.
Oh, my.
Yeah, it's dye the whole river
I'm pretty
green.
sure that Chicago is one of the most Irish ancestry cities in
Is it?
America.
I don't know.
I've watched a lot of The Good Wife lately, and that's set in Chicago, so I'm clearly an expert.
Clearly.
Clearly. Time for my last factoroo. I don't know why I went factoroo with that there. I don't know. For many years, yellow was the colour most often associated with St. Patrick, not green.
No. I don't know.
Yeah, it's false. It was actually blue.
Blue.
Blue. So we actually did go by the true
I got
theme
blue.
of St. Patrick's. We've all got some blue.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In my hair again.
exactly. It's not green, don't worry, it's not green.
It is green, and you can see the top. It's green.
Okay, you defend
to
yourself
be.
as much as you want. Anyway, well, thank you very much for doing that, Andrea. I think you did quite well, actually, to be fair. 'cause
Yeah.
I wouldn't have got any of those. I mean, clearly,
Pretty hard.
part Irish,
That
doesn't
was-
really know anything about its heritage.
A huge thank you to our guest Andrea for joining us today. If any of our viewers want to know more about the Korean Society, where do they go?
We have a Facebook group called BCU Korean Culture Society. So if you want to join, just go in that group and you'll find out about all of our activities and when do we meet and what we do.
Fantastic. Yeah. Well, a big thank you to all of our viewers today. And please don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Instagram and like us on Facebook to keep updated with everything Scratch TV.
We shall see you
Oh,
next
I'm sorry.
time
She's
on
kicking me off.
on Scratch TV. Thank you so much,
Apparently I'm
guys.
done here. Bye.
No, come back.